Well, I thought I might show you another tool I found at the Habitat store. I always am drawn to old toolboxes that look like they might have a old tool in it. This one I bought for $12. Sometimes you get a winner, sometimes you get a loser. But they're supposedly pre-tested. And let's take a look at it. So it's an old Craftsman Sabre saw. And I always like it when they come with a toolbox. Easier to store it, keeps all the stuff together. This one actually came with some blades, came with a side cutting attachment, and I'll show you how that works a little bit later. And it also, usually when they're in the box, a lot of times they'll have the operating instructions with them, and that is good because it shows you all how to operate it, and also has a parts list. So if you ever need to repair the parts, you know what you're looking for. Doubt you'll find it most of the time, but you never know. So when I saw this, I thought, well, $12. $12, it's a cheap tool. And so let's take a look at this a little bit closer. So it does have an adjustable base plate, so you can cut at an angle. It says it's multi-speed. It doesn't say it's a variable speed. It says multi-speed. And so I learned that how that's accomplished is through this little red dial here. And you can increase the speed by turning it clockwise all the way. And then as you turn it counterclockwise, there's different speeds you can adjust it to. Now this one here says it's half horsepower. That's pretty good for a Sabre saw. It does have provisions for an edge guide attachment. However, it didn't come with one, but I probably have one kicking around somewhere. As far as the trigger goes, it's a nice click. It has a lock on it if you want to keep it running continually. This one does not have an adjustment for rotating the cutter. I think that might have come in later years. And the side cutting attachment, how that works is, let's take a look here. Okay, so what you would do is you'd take this little collet off of there, and you'd attach this in its place. And this here is just a guide bar that goes into a hole there, and that keeps it cutting straight. And then see, of course, your blade, instead of coming down the middle, would be attached to here, and you can cut really close cuts against, say, the corner of whatever you're cutting. So that's kind of a nice attachment. Anyway, let's give this a try and see what it sounds like. So the old codger, whoever owned it, cut off the ground connection there. But this cord actually needs to be replaced anyway, because it has a couple of areas where they put electrical tape. Alright, so let's give this a shot. It's a good solid feel. Now let's try adjusting it. See, there's no adjustment there, so it needs to be worked on. Now the brushes, when you replace the brushes, those go right below this little screw here, and those are really easy to change if they need changing. I'm not sure about this thing here. I guess you're either stuck at full speed unless you want to try to repair it. Anyway, that's my find for the day. Thanks for watching.